Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Let's do this thing.
Hey there, pal.
Hey, pal.
Let me get you a little bit more in focus. There you are.
That's me.
Beautiful.
My name is Jacob Wade. I'm 24 years old. And today's date is September 10th, 2021.
Right now, I have 2,164 Instagram
Woo!
followers.
I have 2,132 today. So I lost maybe, what, 32? You know what? 2020 was a year. You know, a lot of people left social media. It's fine. I'm not losing fans or friends. Just followers. They're bots. They were bots.
My most liked photo is actually my headshots, which has 287 likes.
That is still my most liked post, my headshots, and now it has 285 likes. So 2 people deactivated their accounts and no longer like that photo. Year One of Blackwolves has been a roller coaster, honestly. We got so much accomplished since my last interview. Like, this time last year, we had not done so much. We made so many videos, so many acoustic covers. We made all of Tucci and Jones since. We edited a lot of trailers. We dropped a lot of videos. We had a great year, guys. We made a lot of Instagram posts for this Blackwolves relaunch of 2020. So, yeah. I don't think it's changed since last year. To me, Blackwolves means a community of artists coming together to create a bunch of art that they love. And it's all about collaboration, and that's what it's always been about for me, and it's what it's still about. Collaborating with other artists who are our friends. I love it.
To me, Black Wolves means a group of artists coming together to develop ideas and create art. To me, it started with 2 wolves, Logan and Jacob, and we want the pack to grow.
And the pack is growing, guys!
More opportunities for collaboration.
Love that.
My favorite memory with Black Wolves is the New Year's Eve Indiegogo video shoot, because it was the first time that we had so many collective members and friends in one room collaborating. I thought it went really well. It was great. I had a lot of fun on that shoot. It was also the first time that I felt like we were really doing a project out here in the real world, post-college, on our own. That's my favorite memory with Black Wolves.
Wow. We've had some good memories. I had a lot of fun editing Tucci and Jones with Logan and discovering moments where we could add a joke in editing that not necessarily was there during filming. I loved rehearsing DNA and the other Zoom for Change productions. It was a lot of fun. And that day that we came here and made the Lucy video and the Ride video, that was a great day. We got a lot accomplished. It felt really good to be making videos with my best friend. And yeah, I've got a lot of great memories from this past year with Black Wolves, and I look forward to creating more this year.
There was an opening night after party after Jack O'Brien's production of Johnny Skiki, part of Il Tritico, at the Metropolitan Opera. This is my favorite moment in my career because I felt so much pride in that moment. My parents were there. My cover was there. His parents were there. Our chorus director was there. We were all so proud of what we had just done. It felt like a huge success. I got to, take pictures with the conductor, James Levine, and it meant a lot to me to be like celebrating something that I was a part of on such like a grand scheme, like such a grand scale.
That's still a highlight of my career, but since then, I've booked my first network gig. I had a lot of fun. It was a great experience doing my first scene for television, and that felt like a big deal because that performance is going to be immortalized. So yeah, I'm going to say my first network booking has taken the cake on this one. Balance in my life. I feel like I'm balancing work, social life, family, dating. It's there. It's on the list of things I gotta balance. And it's a challenge, but it's also just really important to me to find that so that I can stay sane and calm and feel like the best Jacob that I can be.
Right now, the most important thing to me is taking care of myself, both mentally and physically. I've been journaling a lot during quarantine and checking in on my friends a lot, trying to give myself the space I need to be healthy both mentally and physically.
Yeah. I feel good. I'm definitely still balancing my health. It's all about balance, you know? But yeah, mental health, I'm good. Physical health, feeling good. Been going to the gym with Logan lately. The past 3 weeks, we've been going like almost every day, so feels good. I feel good. Don't worry about me.
That'd have to be a three-way tie. I love Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. It's my favorite Harry Potter movie, and I love the whole series, so I can't pick that. Then there's Back to the Future, classic, and Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Still stands. Those 3 movies are my top 3. We'll see if something comes out that tops it, but I could rewatch those movies pretty much any day and enjoy it just as much as like the last time I watched it. So, same answer. This one's hard. I think my favorite Year One Blackwolves video is the Lucy video, just because it came out so good. Not just the filming, but like the edit was primo, and I was really proud of it. And second favorite is gotta be a Tucci and Jones episode. We made some good edits. There were some clean episodes. I really like the church episode. Tucci goes to church. Season 1, episode 5. Check it out on YouTube. It's a good one. It's purple. It's gonna stay purple.
But my favorite color right now is purple.
Yeah.
And it has been for a long time. I think there's something about purple that is just so cool.
I really liked Allie's answer. She gave a very specific purple.
There's a tree, it grows in LA, called like jacaranda. I'd say that's probably, if you Google image jacaranda, that's probably the closest I can think of.
I agree, Allie. That is a great shade of purple. Artistically, I feel pressure a lot to get things right. And so when I'm recording audio, I feel pressure, like singing-wise, to like vocally get the take. And that can drive me into like some mania, because like I'll get like one part of the take good, and then as soon as I mess up, I'll like hit the space bar, hit the delete, hit the enter, and it's that cycle. And I gotta learn to stop being so hard on myself and to actually give myself a chance and listen back and do stuff like that. Also, with self-tapes, I put pressure on myself to like get the take right. I get caught up in the lines. Just gotta loosen up.
My pet peeves, messy eaters. I can't stand when someone is like talking and chewing and like keeping their mouth open. Like,
My answer's changed a little bit. I think just in consideration, like when I feel like I'm doing more work, like going out of my way to think about other people and how they may feel, and I'm considering that and basing my actions off of that, and other people aren't doing that same courtesy, that really grinds my gears. What are you gonna do though? You know? Just try to be the best person you can be, keep your side of the street clean, and yeah.
Shout out Ari and Moya.
Shout out Ari and Moya in every video.
Invest your money in Purell and Peloton.
So if I were to give myself any advice a year ago, it would honestly be self-tape advice, and that would be to, because I didn't know at that point that I would be going on so many auditions this year. Prepare for every audition as if it's the final scene in Brenti's class. Final round. You've done all the work, you've done the paperwork for the scene, you've done the rehearsing with your scene partner, you can take yourself to that place here, and you can do it easily because you've done it before. Prepare for every self-tape, like it's the final round of scenes in Mr. Brenti's acting class.
The biggest person I've performed with is like the biggest person in the opera world. So you guys, most of the viewers of this video aren't going to know these names, but I'm going to just list out a few that I respect as opera performers. Nathan Gunn, Matthew Polenzani, Stephanie Blythe, Deanna Demrow, Renee Fleming. And I was once part of a like demo recording for a musical. And on the track, I'm singing with Sutton Foster, but she was not in the booth.
My answer stays the same, but I'm going to add Logan Riley Bruner to that list. This kid is up and coming, blowing up. He will be on all of your television screens, I promise you. So just keep your eyes out for Logan Riley Bruner in that really famous show. And yeah.
You can both put me on your biggest person you performed with.
Oh, more people have to. It's not just me anymore.
My dream person to work with is Robert Downey Jr. And it's because I think he's so funny and like so quick with improv and really getting into the character, listening to other people and just absorbing a role. I would definitely love to like play Robert Downey Jr.'s son one day. It'd be super cool to work with him.
You know what, Jacob? I agree. It would be really cool to work with Robert Downey Jr., but also going to add Daniel Radcliffe to that list because he's so funny. He's so funny, guys. Like, he was so serious in all, like, the Harry Potter movies, but there's some comedy there, and he has grown so much as an artist. I respect that man so much. He is... what a guy. My favorite artist right now is John Mayer. Ever since Sob Rock dropped this year, it's been on repeat, and I love every track. There's not a single one that I would skip. Even the old singles that came out last year, 2019, they are given new purpose in this album, and it's a vibe.
An artist that I've recently been paying attention to is Jacob Collier. I've seen his videos on YouTube. I listen to his music. He like breaks
down. A year ago that he was just track by track going onto my radar.
All of the tracks, and I think it was super cool for him to share that process. So yeah, big fan.
And on that note, John Mayer had an Instagram live with the Sessions, I think is the Instagram handle, and he broke down his track Last Train Home with this music reviewer, and he went through the stems of that song and literally like track by track went through just that song, and it was mind-blowing. I like screen recorded most of it because it was like that inspiring to me to see like all that goes into a song. I love stuff like that, breakdowns of songs. Yeah. But you gotta be patient. Things will end, things will begin. Don't worry, it will happen. Just generally. It's become my motto, I think, that you can't rush art. And it's a Toy Story 2 quote, but it rings true because seriously, when you rush what it is that you're passionate about, it doesn't come out the way that you want it to. And it won't. You gotta put in the proper amount of time, preparation, and work.
My advice would be to commit. Don't think of acting or performing as some memorization test, because it's not that. Show up prepared, spend your time working listening so that you can learn and so that you're aware of your surroundings. If you just listen, you will learn so much.
Yeah, and I'm giving that advice to the kids who I work with, so rings true. It's change that I'm beginning to see this year, which I'm really excited about, but it's definitely more diversity in the behind the table. It's been a lot of cis white people behind the table doing their jobs for years. It's just, that's the way it was, and I love that it is getting diversified. You see it with Broadway. I'm seeing it firsthand at the Met with this production of Fire Shut Up in My Bones. But yeah, it's great seeing diversity behind the table as well as in front of the camera / on stage. Just, you know, equality in the field.
I would like to see politically correct theater, but other than that, I also want to see more original works being produced rather than new iterations of old stories and characters that we've already seen. I think revivals are great, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of a great revival, but I'm growing weary of these constant reboots and spin-offs.
We're generation reboot guys. Like everything is a reboot, so.
Definitely Instagram.
Yes. Definitely Instagram. Definitely. If not, then messaging, but I'm pretty sure it's Instagram.
I would buy a gorgeous plot of land and I would build Blackwolves a community. And that would include housing, studios, a gym, maybe a pool.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do.
Yes, I would make a Blackwolves building. That's what I do. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Look at you. You look great. That's it. I hope you're having a good life. Side the fuck Nara. No.
That's going in, I hope not.
Okay. Whatever, yeah, we curse on our channel. So yeah, bye guys. Thanks for watching my interview. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more interviews coming soon.
That's a cut.